My name is Jamauri Bogan. I am the CEO of Bogan Developments here in the city of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Bogan Developments is a real estate development company focused on affordable and workforce housing. We focus on urban communities, and then inside of those urban communities, we realize that there are amenities that are missing, like an early learning center. And so in our first project, we built YMCA Early Learning Center paired with workforce housing for folks making between 60 and 120 of average median income. I got started in real estate when I was 21 years of age. I was a Western Michigan football player looking for the next phase of life. And as I started to have that realization that my career was coming to an end, I journeyed to the Small Business Development Center, in which I got introduced to a gentleman named John Schmitt, who became a mentor, friend, and also a business consultant.
When Jamauri walked in my office, he was very perceptive. Oftentimes what I try to be is a mirror to my clients. I listen to my clients and I tell them what I've heard. And okay, how are we going to utilize what your goal is to take that next step?
My experience with the SBDC and John Schmitt was amazing. His role in my life and my business is so important because he helps me stay on track and continue to move the needle so that I can continue to make the meaningful change that I want to make in our city of Kalamazoo.
As Jamauri was getting ready to leave Western, he was looking at his next project, and he said, "John, there's really no entrepreneurship framework here. Why shouldn't I go back to New Jersey?" I said, "Jamauri, you just answer your own question. You create the entrepreneurship framework." And that, quite frankly, is something that Jamauri walks and talks every day of his life.
When I first started at Bogan Developments, I was young, I was a person of color in a business that looks a lot different than that. And so with that, there were unique opportunities that showed up at my front door that I had to figure out how to navigate. I was fortunate to have great mentors. I was fortunate to have the SBDC's amazing business consultant, John Schmitt, and a plethora of other mentors who, guided me through some tough storms that every entrepreneur goes through in their startup phase.
And I'd like to tell people that I've got the best job in the world. And partly Jamauri's a shining example of that. Jamauri has taught me more about life, and really more about business than I think maybe I've helped him. Jamauri is a unique individual and somebody that we're very lucky in Kalamazoo to have.
Thank you to the Michigan SBDC for your relationship, your partnership, and what you mean to our communities here locally and here statewide.